Canada, 2024. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau declares social credit system is now officially part of Canada infrastructure.
Let's talk about credit scores. Credit score is basically a rating that banks and financial institutions assign to you to determine how responsible you are with money. For most young people, the biggest and most important payment you make is on rent. And if you've been paying that on time for years, that should count towards your credit score. We're going to change the rules of the game so you can report your rent payments towards your credit score, so you can get a better mortgage, so you can get a place of your own sooner.
The beginning of the end. Because when people can barely get by and pay for the groceries, the most sensible thing is to pay your rent on time now to have a better credit score towards your mortgage when you buy a house.
Unfortunately for Canadians, the cost of basic necessities like food and housing is some of the most expensive in the entire world. Strangely enough, we also happen to have some of the highest paid politicians in the entire world. And while millions of Canadians are struggling with the cost of living and can barely even put food on their table, they've decided to give themselves another raise. And it's not because they're doing a good job, they just give themselves raises every year just because. If they truly cared about Canadians and how much the rise in cost of living is affecting all of us, they wouldn't be giving themselves raises. The leader of the opposition party, Pierre Poilievre, does not need $300,000 per year paid by us taxpayers, and all of the MPs don't need a $200,000 a year salary plus their allowances and all of their other expenses paid for by us.
Yeah, okay. What else?
So for those of you who are on social media, I'm sure you've seen the post that's gone viral about Madalena Island getting QR codes in order to leave. And if you don't get your QR code, you will be fined. Guess what, guys? That's the very first QR code prison here in Canada. It's not happening in your town yet, but it most certainly will be. Time to stand up and wake up and use your voice.
And the sheep? Still snoring. When will they wake up?